Ja Gidakingwans Hinu Hakith Hinu Dikaang. Sondra Segundo Hinu Dikaang. My Haida name is Little Doll Looking Around, and my name is Sondra Segundo. I come from the Haida Nation out of Heidelberg, Alaska, and I come from a long line of Haida matriarchs. We go by the lineage of through the women. So I come from a long line of double fin, killer whale, raven clan, brown bear house matriarchs. That's my family clan. It's like our last name. And it's interesting that art is a form of language for our people as well. Formline art, the art of our designs and our tattoos and our clothing tell the story of our lineages, like our last names. I find that interesting. So I grew up hearing my elders speak our endangered Haida language fluent as a child. I didn't realize how special that was until I got older. And about 6 years ago, I quit my job of 20 years as a teacher in the Seattle schools. I was born and raised in Seattle, although I visited my homelands every year. Our elders moved to the Seattle area during the 1956 Indian Relocation Act. And so there's many of us Haida in Seattle area, close to our motherland, Díi and Heidelberg, Alaska. So we stayed really close to our people. And I started working just missing the sounds of our language. I was literally starving to hear our language, and I began working with a fluent speaker in the area, Jane Kristovich. She was fluent in the Masset dialect. Out of 20 dialects, over 20 dialects, only 3 survived: Masset, Skidegate, and Alaskan. And she spoke the Masset dialect, which is very closely related to the Alaskan dialect. And so I was able to work with her in the last years of her life, and she healed me. It was just like a wave of refreshment and just hearing our language. And so there's a bunch of us that we really work together across the borders, Canada, Alaska, and Washington, and even in California and New Zealand, everywhere. There's Haida language learners that work together to help save our language. And I was able to, I didn't realize where this path would take me. I just knew that my heart was leading me down this path, but it allowed me to start a nonprofit and to be able to really focus on creating music in our language, writing books in our language, working with the youth, teaching them as I learned, taking on an apprentice, joining an amazing band with Preston Singletary and Khu'éex. And I'm just so thankful that I took the chance at really serving our language. You know, I see her like a grandmother who's been neglected and just needs some attention and love. And that's what we're doing, and it's healed my heart, and it's healed a lot of people. You know, what we realized that we didn't, when I first started this work, I didn't think about the pain associated with relearning our language that was pretty much beat out of us. A lot of people think that they were successful in ridding the world of our languages and our culture, but a lot of what people don't realize that it's the inside, what happens behind the closed doors and the closed curtains when nobody else is looking, that our elders still fed us our language, they still taught us our songs, they still taught us our culture, because you can't, how can you stop being who you are? You know, they remained proud of our culture, but they also wanted to fit into the new cultures. You know, we liked a lot of the new things that were coming in, like windows and bathrooms and And we love trading. We were world traders for a long time. We could travel in our canoes across oceans, and we were warriors. We kept the Northwest from being colonized for years. They called us the Vikings of the North. So we were a very, very strong, powerful culture. And today we're very small, but we still hold strong to our language and our culture. And as long as we survive and we're here, we're going to keep singing our songs and speaking our language.
What was your favorite children's song or nursery rhyme?
In Haida, gosh, there's a lot. My elders would always sing this song. Goes oh, eh. And whenever you do that chant, babies just lay their heads down and go right to sleep. But they would sing. It's called the Raven Children's Song, and it's about an eagle father rocking his raven children because his wife is raven. So he's saying, "Who is this raven child I'm rocking?" And it goes, "Chahatli gudi dan suda akuda yaklanas kitalang liat ka an uken alia lia alia lia alia lia la oh eh Jahatli gudi dan suda akuda yaklanas kitalang liat ka an uken alia lia alia lia alia lia la oh eh. And even when I sing that song and like I go to school and nobody knows the Haida language, but whenever I sing that song, they're like, "Can you sing that song again?"